Hitters aboard. This is loaded. Run, it's I think I've been exchanging. It would be number 3. Bottom of the first. No one in. One. Which is down ball 4. In scoring position. And she's been on fire. She had a home run. We have a score sheet. She has been on fire. The runners hold, which is a mistake. So we got 1 out in a 1-run game. Up in the zone, Olivia has a big cut. Comes up empty. Going into right field. Second baseman's going back. Right fielder's coming in. They're going to challenge her from third base. Kinsley's coming in. She slide. They're saying they tagged her out at the plate. So double play. Short fly ball into right field is now, and they double off. Kinsley trying to score, being aggressive. So Hotshots are aggressive there. Doesn't work out in their favor, and close bang-bang play at home plate. They're going to move into the top of the second. Explosion 2, Hotshots 1.
Yeah, one, right?
Now batting, number 7, Corey.
Top of the second. First, let's see your pitcher. Camille behind the plate. 2-1 ball game. Pitches down, ball 2. Abby Baceta is your third baseman. Over at first is Olivia Diaz. Looks like I got the wrong counter. He's showing 1-1. Kinsley Schulte is over at short. Kendall White at second. Pitch is foul back. In left field, you have Cameron Payne. Jill is your center fielder, and right you have Rachel Sanders. My word. All right. That one's called a ball, and it appears to be down the middle. This umpire has definitely not been two ways, considering their catcher was diving out of from the catcher's box behind the plate, and he's calling strikes in the outside corner, and that one didn't move the glove, and it's called a ball. Kristen throws one up in the zone and gets her swinging. That's the first out of the inning on her third strikeout in a row. So a cheer came up at the ballpark a few minutes ago as Presley Sandell made it here to the ballpark. He gives the Hotshots a 10th player and another pitcher for tonight. Ball's hit softly towards first. It's going to be a tough play for Ayla. She's able to make it back to the base in time, and that's the second out of the inning. So there's 2 outs. This girl here Just watching her last game over against Triple Threat. She homered to left field. So good bat and fast. Pitch is fouled off. She hit a bullet down the left field line, went to the fence. By the time the Triple Threat left fielder could get to it and bring it back in, she was already past home plate and scored. Here's the pitch. Change up. Calls that one high. One ball, one strike, 2 outs. Looking to hold them here and get the bats back in her hands. That ball's fly to right field. Rachel's coming in to get it. She makes the catch. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So good play by Rachel out in right field. Being aggressive and go and get the ball. Good pitching by Carissa. And we're out of the top of the second. We'll move to the bottom of the second. 2-1 Explosion. Here we go into the bottom of the second inning. Krista Cloud is your batter. Kendall White is on deck. First pitch is a ball low. One ball, no strikes. Pitch slapped up the middle. It's off the center fielder's glove and into center field for a hit. The leadoff batter is on. Ball gets by and back to the pitcher. Brings in Kendall White as your batter. Amber Payne is on deck. And all of these hot shots have been swinging a pretty hot bat today. We scored 17 runs last game. You can't do that if everybody's not pitching in. So a really good game there. And it wasn't because of walks this time. There was just a lot of hits going around out there and a lot of girls running around the bases. So Kendall White's your batter here. Cam Payne, who homered last game, is on deck. That ball's down. Ball 1. Carissa Cloudy down at first base. Probably will be fairly aggressive here as Hotshots find themselves trailing 2-1 in the bottom of the second inning. Good bunt by Kendall. It's going to be a tough play at first. They get her. It does move. Holy smokes. Moves Chris all the way to third on the bunt. So very aggressive running by Carissa. think Sean's giving her a talking to about not sliding on the way into third. Very aggressive. Did not slow down one bit going around second base. Now she's in scoring position over at third. We'd have to tie up this game. It paid off. It looked very close over at third base. Made my knees wobble just a little bit. Campaign's your new batter. Carissa at third base and 1 out. So ball by the catcher. I'm sure she'll be aggressive and go. Cam looking to put the ball in play and drive her in. Good. It's hit into play to the third baseman. They're coming home. And she's safe at home. Now the ball's away. Cam's on her way to second. She'll retreat back to first. But good job. Aggressive base running again by Carissa. And good job by Cam to put it into play. And we have a 2-2 ball game. Jill is your new batter here. Cam down at first base and 1 out. 37 minutes into this ball game, according to the unofficial clock. Bunt is pulled back, ball 1. So 1 ball, no strikes. Tied ball game. Jill looking to put it in play, most likely slapping. She bunts and pulls back. That's called a strike. Third baseman is playing halfway down the line. Very aggressive. Jill is a really good slap hitter. It's a really good eye. I don't see anybody get hurt, but wouldn't mind seeing a line drive right after third baseman here. It's almost daring Jill to swing the bat playing as close as she is. One and one, here's your pitch. And it is slapped towards third base, but it's foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So reset here. Still held up over at first base. Tied ball game. Reset, here's your pitch. Way in, she makes a throw to first, but line looked like it was bang play, and that first baseman may have been off the base that she was jumping to catch the ball. But they get the call. Moves Cam over to second in scoring position for Camille Cloudy. Your leadoff hitter looking to put the Hotshots back ahead. Kinsley Schulte is your on-deck batter. Abby Beceda is in the hole. You do have 2 outs in a tie ball game. Pitches the ball high. 1 ball, 1 strike. All right, so the reset. You got 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Swung and fouled back. 2-2. This one's turning out to be a good softball game. First one this morning was 4 runs in the first inning, ended up scoring 9 and not giving up any. So that was a quick game in that one, and the next one, Hotshots jumped out to a big lead and rode that to 17-3 finale. This is game 3 of the day. Every run scored for and against matters as it counts towards bracket play tomorrow and where you're seated. Pitches up into the backstop, and that was ball. Walked in her last at bat. Looking to put something out into the grass here and bring Cam in from third base. Pitches down and away. And Camille's down to second. So second and third. Base hit here could deliver 2. Camille's a fast runner down at second base. In fact, it kind of sounds like a broken record. There's not many girls on this hotshot team, if any, that are not pretty quick of foot. Pitch is decide maybe the one over her head and outside isn't strike 2. It's a ball. Now we have a 2-1 count. Big at bat here, 2-2 game, 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position. Kinsley looking to deliver for the hot shots. She takes that one. And now it's 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. The count. Kinsley. Camille's down at second base. Cameron Payne is over at third. Kinsley's dug in here. Pitcher's on the rubber. And here's your pitch. Pitch bounces. We're at third. Full count on Kinsley. Abby's your on deck batter. Here's the pitch. And another one that rolls up there to the plate, and he calls it strike 3. We'll pause. We're going to move to the top of the third. All right, so we're going to move into the top of the third. Umpires needing some glasses back here tonight. Kinsley didn't bring her 9-iron to hit that one and called strike 3. Hotshots are lead 3-2 here, though, going into the top of the third inning. First pitch is called a ball. Pretty sure that's the same pitch that just got called strike about 3 minutes ago. And it is definitely a lopsided umpire as he is calling diving catches by the catcher. Strikes on one team. And that one's right down the middle, called ball 2. Pitches on the outside was called strike one. Three balls, one strike on the batter. Pitch is called the strike on the changeup. It's a full count. Line drive to first. Good play by A-Lev, and that's the first out of the inning.
Number 13. Number 21. Hazel.
It's going to be a long game. Trying to talk to this one. Camille doesn't move her glove, and it is called ball one. So here we go again. I believe we have a T-ball umpire behind the plate for tonight. It's a ground ball to third. It's going to be a tough play. Abby makes the throw, and she's out. So great play by Abby. Good stretch by A-Lev, and that's the second out of the inning. This game. So no balls, two strikes. Good pitch by Carissa. Anti-consistent, if there is such a thing. Just a change up down, ball two. Two balls, two strikes, two outs, nobody on. Which is a ball away. Got a full count. Here's the pitch. Swung and it's hit to second. It's under Kendall's glove. That's going to be a hit. First pitch is a ball. One ball, no strikes. Runner at first base. You do have two outs and a one-run Hotshots lead. Also the home team, so we'll get the final at bat. Pitch is sliced into right field. Rachel's not going to be able to come in and get this one. She goes to first. Plays close, but she's in there safely, so that's a hit. And it's first and second. Pitch is called a strike. So Carissa gets ahead here. No balls, 1 strike. Big out here. This girl is a hitter. She almost hit it out to right. The first thing was a foul ball. She's a big girl. She can swing the bat. Pitch is up, ball 1. Runners at first and second. And ball's hit hard to center, and it's deep. That is up against the fence. That's going to bring in at least 2. Rachel's bringing it in. Got the ball at second base. And the double brings in 2 runs. And it's a 4-3 Explosion lead. So Explosion take a 1-run lead here. Got 2 outs, runner in scoring position. Hotshots are going to have to at least get 1 in the bottom of the inning to tie it up, depending on if they can get this last out here. Ball high. 1 ball, no strikes. It's a ball away. Good pitch. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 1 strike. So the Hotshots are going to have the middle of the order up here in the bottom. Abby Bacedo will be leading off, and Rachel Sanders will be number 2. Olivia Diaz. So have a good opportunity to try to come back and get 1 here. They're going to need to get at least 1. Oh, Lord, yes, and he does finally call it a strike. Another one that the catcher didn't move the glove, and at first he was going to call it a ball. I think Camille just kind of held on to it for a couple seconds and finally decided, oh, wait, that's right over the middle. I'm going to have to call that one a strike. 2-2. It's a fly ball to right. Rachel's giving chase. She's had 3 good plays out there in right field, and that ends the top of the third. The Hotshots need 1 as we move into the bottom of the third. All right, bottom of the third. We're right at an hour in this game. You got your number 3. Number 3, 4, and 5 hitters. Apologize, coughing into the mic. Just about over it. One of these days. Abby digs in. Pitcher steps off. So bottom of the third, big at bat here. We need base runners. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Abby, you can't hit that anyway. I don't get it. This umpire's obviously closing his eyes and guessing at balls and strikes at this point. It is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. I don't usually say umpires will cost you a game, but this umpire behind the plate may just cost the Hotshots this game. That strike 1 call on Abby was another 9-iron. And I can tell you that Carissa is not getting that same pitch, and it's absolutely obvious. So, not sure if he has money on the game or what, but he's guessing. And that one is a strike called a ball down the middle. So now the other team's not happy either because he can't figure out if he has a strike zone or doesn't have a strike zone at this point. He's hoping the batters just swing so he doesn't have to make a call. Two balls and 1 strike. The ball bounces. He thinks about it and decides it's a ball. Abby digs in. He's got a 3-1 count. Pitch is all the ball rolling in. And that one was close. And I'm sure me yelling at the umpire about our pitcher not getting calls, their coaches are saying the exact same thing as Abby takes a close one. And now they're calling timeouts to try to reset here. It makes it very difficult on the hitters for both teams when you have an umpire that can't find a strike zone, in, out, up, down, and it's just moving. Batters don't know when to swing. Pitchers don't know where to throw. And coaches don't necessarily like it when they think they see a ball right down the middle called ball 4. So it's not a good situation. And that ball bounces on the outside part of the plate and called strike 1. Say the first 2 games today we had great umpiring, not really any problems. Maybe there was a play at second base that was missed, but this umpiring behind the plate is atrocious. Rachel fouls that one away. No balls, 1 strike, or 2 strikes. And now he's changed the count, and it's 1-1. So the first ball he called a strike must now have become a ball somehow. We got a 1-1 count as Rachel fouled the last one off, and we're all hoping that that wasn't called a ball somehow, even though it was fouled out of play. We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
He called the first one a strike, but he changed the count to 1-1.
So you got 2 balls and 1 strike on Rachel at this point. You have Abby Beseda over at first base. And the pitch. Ball's grounded up the middle. Abby's digging towards second. They get the force there. Rachel's going to be safe at first. So fielder's choice goes 6-4. It's up to Alof here. Got one out. Pitch is ball. I don't even know. It may be low. Could be in the zone, but he didn't feel like calling it. I don't really know at this point. He's guessing, I'm guessing. 1 ball, no strikes. Pitch is called a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Well, I'm going to blame this on Coach White. He told me I was allowed to root on the team as I was talking on the live stream, and I couldn't help it in this one. It's been rather amazing to watch this atrocity take place. It's a swing and a miss. Throw down to first to keep Rachel close. We got 1 ball, 2 strikes. Looking for Olivia to be able to put one into the gap here. Hit one hard. Left fielder's playing pretty deep. Center field standard, right field standard. Middle of the infield's playing back. And here's your pitch. Fouled off. And it's off the top of the dugout. So foul ball. She stays alive. Hour and 8 minutes in. Hotshots trail by 1 out. Bottom of the 3rd inning. Pitch is swung and missed. Strike 3. That's the 2nd out of the inning. And it brings in Carissa Cloud and Kendall White on deck. Hotshots need that runner from first to come around to score. Chris will be your batter here. Come on, Order. Another one. It's called strike 1. One ball is 1 strike. Rachel's over at first base. Chris is your batter. Looking to put one in play. There's a pitch. This doesn't offer, and that one's called strike 2. Low. Call ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hotshots down to their last strike here. So Carissa can do something to put it out into the green and let these girls run. Need Rachel to come around all the way from first base. Pretty sure they're at time, so something to keep this rally alive. It's a swing and a miss, strike 3. Waiting here. It looks like Explosion is lining up over at first base. So this game is over. It's going to be a 4-3 Explosion lead. And thank you, Blue. We will be back momentarily.